Yeah, hey everyone, Brian with you from TheGameCommon. We're doing our AI-only championship series here in Civilization 6. We are on the finals. We're on episode 3, round number 2 here of the finals. And well, Lay 6 guy has a pretty big lead here going into round 2. And we'll see whether or not she's going to be able to maintain it. Now, this is a bit of a weird map. Took quite a few loads before I found one that I kind of like. This one's interesting in that, like, it seems like Simón doesn't have a lot of room. But the fact is he actually probably does, because he's still got a decent amount of room down there. And then he's got this little pathway and he can settle up here to the north as well. Then let's see, we have Lady 6 guy to the west. She only has 2 cities right now. A little bit behind some of the others, but that's okay. Then Triu here is in the right middle, and then Mapuche here is on the far right side, far east side, whichever direction you want to do it. So, like I said, Lady 6 guy's got a lot of work if she's going to want to lose the game. So, basically everyone else is going to have to do a lot of work to actually catch back up. Specifically, Lautaro and Simón. Triu was only 400 points behind. The other two were, what, like 500 or 600, 700 points behind? So, pretty bad there. Galapagos Island right there. I totally didn't even notice that earlier. So, we'll go ahead and kill the Fog of War now. The other interesting thing here is this mountain range basically is cutting off Simón and Lay 6 guy, or sorry, Triu. So we'll see whether or not if either side actually pushes to the other side of the mountain. But somehow I doubt that. I think wars here in the future are probably going to be Mapuche in Vietnam, and then definitely Lay 6 guy. And ooh, interesting. Gran Colombia is going to go settle right on her butt. Now, he has an advantage right now. He's at 3 cities, and he's about to throw down number 4. I guess she's about to throw number 4 as well. Okay, so he is losing Quito immediate. No, he immediately flipped it back. Okay, that's good. I was like, please, no. Don't help out. Don't help out Lady 6 guy this early. Like, she doesn't need the help right now, okay? There was one map. It was like the map right before this one that I reloaded, but I almost kept it because it had a really bad start for Lady 6 guy, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is going to be great, because then she'll have to earn her way back. But I was like, Brian, you can't do that. You can't do that. You got to be as fair. So yeah. Hopefully some of the others actually keep this close here so we can maybe get an entertaining last game. Like, if she goes ahead and wins by like another 400 this game, basically you can pretty much crown her winner at that point, because she would have to get like knocked out or something like that for her to get eliminated. So I ended up putting everyone down in an opposite order this time. So we went score order. So we started with Lautaro first, Simón second, Triu third, Lay 6 guy fourth. Kind of hoping that Lautaro would get to pick the best spot, but honestly, once again, it's going to go into, I think, into start bias, which is going to be Lady 6 guy and Triu, because they have the only start biases here. So Quito got immediately conquered by Lady 6 guy. Oh gosh, dang it, man! That wasn't even a close one here. Well, she's got the better archers the whole chase, so you know it doesn't really surprise me that much. But at least Simón's throwing up walls in the other towns. He's also way behind military strength. Yeah, she's at 448 in the military strength right now. My God. Triu is equally under as much pressure right now because Lautaro's at 341, so we'll see. Panama's about to finish the walls, so at least she's not going to be able to grab anything else. I mean, Quito will flip back at some point here. And this doesn't necessarily screw over Colombia because he's still got a lot of potential room, but you know, maybe she can actually do some stuff with Quito first and then, you know, flip it back. I don't know. We'll see. So imagine everyone got a golden age. Everyone got a golden age. Yep, there you go. Which, once again, is, you know, not surprising, except for the one time it was surprising when everyone got dark ages. But whatever. Okay, so first couple wonders are being popped out right now. Etameki is being popped out here in Mapuche, and they're working on the Machu Picchu already. Okay. I don't think we've seen... Did she build her... No, it's a theater square. Yeah, there she goes. Dude, every game she gets the freaking Stonehenge, man. What is with her? I mean, that means she gets the religion. It's just working. So Donghoi ended up getting conquered by Mapuche. Now, this is actually really bad if you're rooting for Lady 6 guy. If you're a kind of person that's like, I don't care who wins as long as it's not Lady 6 guy, this is really bad because Vietnam's like the one that was actually close enough to catch up. And having just lost your city, oof, that's going to be a bad time. Now, she also is fighting against Hercules, which is not fun. Donghoi is going to flip back, though. I don't see any way for him to hold it. I'm actually surprised he didn't just raise it, because it's not the capital. Yeah, I don't know what the AI's thought was there. He has a governor there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe when he had a unit there, he was holding on to it and he had enough loyalty. I'm not entirely sure there. At least 6 guy popped up walls. Okay, so everyone has walls now except Vietnam. And she's the one getting destroyed. So, you know, just saying. He's popping out a bunch of units here. That's kind of hilarious how he popped out a catapult in like 6 turns or just a couple turns in a conquered city. Because like, yeah, because if the player ever conquers the city, they have a hard time actually getting it. Oh, we have competing pyramids. Oh my God. Now, the thing that's hilarious about this is the fact that like pyramids were not really unique, you know. I mean, like, yeah, sure, Egypt had a bunch of like great pyramids, okay, but like, weren't there also pyramids in like Nubia and like other? Well, I mean, I also know we have like the pyramids in actually Maya and Aztecs, like they had different versions of pyramids. But wasn't there other African nations pyramids countries besides Egypt? The United States. What? So yeah, there's Nubian pyramids. That's what I thought. Mexico has some. Rome, Italy. Pyramid of Celestius? What? Okay, that one's new. I don't know that one. Pyramid of Celestius. Oh, okay. It's like a little tiny mini one. Aww. It was built for someone. I don't think that really counts. The Luxor Hotel in Las Vegas. Well, I mean, yeah, technically, I guess, but... It's like locations of Eiffel Towers. Well, you have one in Las Vegas. Well, yeah, I mean, technically sure, but really? I mean, not really. Oh, the other thing is you also have like one of the largest pyramids in the world is actually in Memphis, Tennessee, and it's actually a Bass Pro Shop. It's kind of hilarious. It used to be something else. I forgot what it was. It used to be something at one point, and then Bass Pro Shop built it, bought it. I don't think I've ever been to that one. I've driven by it many times. I almost want to say maybe I was there when I was younger, but actually, that makes a good question. There's like, it's one of the biggest ones. There's something special about it. I think size or something. Let's see if it's actually on this list. No, it's not on this list. Egypt is in the country with most pyramids. Well, yeah, no, Mexico. Pyramid in Memphis. It's not a hotel. Did it used to be a hotel? Maybe it used to be. Banks of Mississippi River. It was a arena. Interesting. Yeah, in 2015, it reopened as a Bass Pro Shop. Huh. Okay, it's got a bowling alley in it as well. I didn't know it was built as an arena. That's actually really interesting. Now, that would be really freaking cool. Like, seriously. Like, if you were, like, the Memphis Egyptians or the Memphis... I don't know. Memphis, like, pick a cool Egyptian god name. And then you, like, have your arena built as a pyramid. Like, that would be, like, awesome. That would be, like, 10 to 10 flavoring. So, all right, new era popping out. Dong Hoi did end up flipping. Vietnam looks like she's going to get it back. If she gets a Dark Age here and Holu flips, though, that might stop it. But one turn. Okay. I think this flips first. Actually, no. I think the flipping... Okay, good. Yeah, because okay. And she ended up losing Konghoing over there, which I don't know if that would have stopped Dong Hoi from flipping, but still, she was the only one to get Dark Age, which I'd say she was the only one to lose it, but Panama, Gran Colombia also lost the city, but they did end up finishing the pyramids, which there's 3 pyramids, not just one. Boom. Maya, because isn't one of the other pyramids actually in the game? Cahokia Mounds. Yeah, isn't the Etamaneki is one of the pyramids too, isn't it, technically? Yeah, I think that's one of them. Etamaneki. Was it Babylon Ziggurat? Oh, it was the Steep Tower. Okay, never mind. Stepped Tower, steeped. Steeped. It was steeped in water for many, many years, and then they carved it from underwater. That would actually be really cool. That'd be more of a modern thing. Like, imagine, like, carving a pyramid in, like, underground in like the rocks or something, and then like draining it because you like put a dam up or something like that, and then it's like this underwater tower. Yeah, I like it. There you go. There you go. That's going to be Brian's tomb someday. When I become emperor of the world, that's what my tomb will be. It'll be underwater. All right, so lay 6 guys basically running away with this. Let's actually look at religion here real quick. So who didn't get one? Vietnam, Mapuche. So Gran Colombia didn't get one, which is basically saying, hey, Maya, why don't you get a bunch of extra loyalty points there? Or sorry, religion points there. So score-wise, lay 6 guy is in the lead right now. Bachu's in last. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Well, there you go for competitive finals. Kidding. Maybe. Slightly. I don't know. We'll see. So, we'll see. I mean, honestly, a lot of it's going to come down to how many wonders she's popping out. She's popping out Statue of Zeus right now, which is only 1 wonder. Machu Picchu is being built there, but whatever happened to Machu Picchu over here? Oh, because it flipped. She was building in Kongchong. And it ended up flipping. Okay, so Gran Colombia is going to get some points there. Vietnam needs a lot of help right now. She's going to get a golden age next. So she should get her town back. She should get golden age because she's popping out her unique unit. She's popping out Forbidden City, which she may or may not be able to get done with. But yeah, I feel like she has a pretty easy next era golden age. Malin Raider's popping out already. Dang, dude. Science is only at 169. Honestly, maybe that's their comeback right now, is someone needs to actually win a game. Now, the funny thing is lay 6 guy is the only one that has a decent amount of culture. I don't know that it's going to line up for a victory as of yet, but there is potential. Split right here. I mean, if Vietnam could eliminate lay 6 guys' religion, that would also be pretty amazing. Gran Colombia still got tons of room to the north. Vietnam still got tons of room to the north. Mount Raima is up there. Okay, interesting. Dude, this map has Mount Raima and freaking Galapagos. My God. Wow. Now, if only it had the other one. Not Mount Raima, but the other mountain one that doubles the yields. Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about. If I had that one too, oh my gosh, it'd be like my favorite one. And Kilimanjaro. I also really love Kilimanjaro just because you get some crazy freaking yields on that. But honestly, any volcano is just amazing. Which then begs the question, does that make that... Well, I mean, I lost my train of thought there. I mean, I didn't lose my train of thought. I lost how I wanted to say it. It's still early, okay? It's only 10:19. But really, I was trying to rate, like, you know, I was trying to go back to the whole conversation of which mod was actually worth grabbing, or which DLC was worth grabbing. And I still do really, really like Rising Storm. I think that one's maybe the most entertaining. But I still kind of stand by the fact that if you just want a bunch of civs, bunch of overpowered civs that play way differently, and you want a bunch of really crazy game modes, then you can't go wrong with New Frontier Patch. It's just kind of a great little mod. Or great little... keep calling it a mod. I mean, yeah, it's a great little expansion. Although then I would definitely rate New Frontier Pass second, with then Rise and Fall third. Which the biggest issue with Rise and Fall is just the fact that loyalty. Although governors are really cool. Governors are really, really cool. But it's really weird going and playing in any other game now, any other 4X game, and being like, oh, I can conquer you and I don't have to worry about loyalty. Although... I will say this, there's yet to be a 4X game that actually makes border gore like not exist. Like, you know, like what's with these borders here? I want nice, like, cool little borders, you know? So everyone got a Dark Age except Bachu, which is kind of expected. Quito is getting conquered, interesting, by Gran Colombia, but I think he's going to flip it back anyways, I would imagine. Actually, it says it's going to Maya. I don't know that's the case. Then again, she's got gigantic freaking cities. So no, yeah, he's going to need to go ahead and grab that. He's got vampires. Why is that getting plus loyalty? Oh, Arthur. But Arthur's kind of far away. Yeah, no, he's going to need to take that back. I kind of forgot how big her cities get. Then Kong Trung, it says it's flipping back to Mapuche, but there's about a 0% chance that really? Nah, she's in a golden age. No, there's no way. No, that's not happening. No, that is definitely not happening that way. Also, did you seriously not put a freaking... What? No one put any towns right here on the coast. God, that's so frustrating. It's like building a Petra in a city that has no other desert tiles. Come on, man. I just love how they end up passing by. I mean, I think they're at war, right? I think they were actually trying to conquer it because of the war, and now they're just bypassing the free city. It's just, AI, man, I love you, but come on. So in Brian news, I started Well, I've been ever since like, what was it? The Christmas sale. I think I bought Endless Space 2. Actually, I might have bought that during the Thanksgiving sale. Anyways, I've been trying to learn that one and play that. The funny thing is, so like I owned Endless Space 1. I played Endless Space 1. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite game in the world. And then Endless Space, if you don't know, is also made by the people that make Humankind. I forgot what's their company name, whatever. It's published by Sega. But anyways, point being, it was like, okay, no, I should totally know what I'm doing. No, not at all. The game is so freaking hard to figure out. I've been like trying to find YouTube videos with like tips and stuff, but like every video is like 4 years old. And I'm like, I don't know if those have all the expansions. It's like interesting because it's kind of like Civ where they added a whole bunch of new features to all of, which maybe I should go do a thing for Civ 6 for the people that are just joining, you know, a newer patch. Because, yeah, they're kind of like a beginner guide to like newer people. But anyways, point being, it's hard because there's so many new systems. And I just don't know if the 4-year-old videos actually have all the new systems because like, I don't know when all the DLCs came out. Actually, I don't even know how old the game is. I think it's like 4 years old. I don't think it was that old, but maybe it is. But yeah, it's a fun game. I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. But my God, it's hard. So, you know, when did this game come out? Store page. So that's like my new thing that I've been doing. May 18, 2017. Yeah, so the game itself is 4 years old. So when was that last expansion? I don't think it was that old. I have 4.2 hours in it, most of which were yesterday. I was like, I don't want to record. I had to drop Emily off at the airport. She's in Disney World today. She's having the time of her life. I mean, kind of, yes. So this was 2018. Is it really the last one in 2018 only? So they only supported it for about a year. But they had like 2019. 2019. 2021. Okay. Yeah, see, that was May 6, 2021. That was a little bit before Humankind. I don't know if it was the same people. Like, obviously, like the same team, or if they have multiple teams. What is the studio here? I cannot think of them right now. Amplitude, duh. Yeah, I don't know if they have multiple teams or if they just had a bunch of people working on Humankind, and then they also had some of the people working on Endless Space, and when Endless Space finished, then they just switched them all over to Humankind. I don't know. Yeah, Kang Chong ended up flipping to Vietnam, which, dude, I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I know I am. Okay, let's do this, Brian. Coung pronunciation. How to pronounce? Maybe.
Kang Kuang.
Kang Kuang?
Kang Kuang.
Quan?
Kang Kuang.
Quan. So there's no G sound. Interesting. So Kang Kuang. Quan. Yeah, because you're pronouncing the N but not the G. So Lon. So then with Thang Long, wouldn't it be long? Thang Long. Lon. Thang. Actually, would it be Than Long? Yeah, so they're okay. I kind of get it. Vietnamese.
Thăng Long.
What?
Thăng Long.
Ten Long. Like, he kind of says the G, but it's kind of like a distant, you know, almost like a roll. I mean, not like a roll, but kind of like it's one of those things that, you know, it kind of just happens, like, to, like, native speakers when they, like, certain languages, like, you just kind of say things, and, like, wait, how did you pronounce that? What? Thing along? So it's like he kind of said it, but it wasn't really there. So anyways, the chick's got Golden Age, the dude's got Dark Ages. So, yeah. She's popping out Broadway. Oh my God. She's at 378 culture already. Oof, that's nasty. That is nasty, especially since no one else is even at 200 yet. She might end up winning a cultural victory. Still a long way to go, and she's got a nice lead here as well. She's about 100 points up. And the thing is, the fact that she has that much culture means she's popping out that many more wonders than everyone else, which is just like, ugh. So we really need Lautaro to pop out a bunch of wonders. His science isn't even that great anymore. No, she ended up leading now in science, but her science isn't amazing. He got Taj, so it's a little surprising he actually got a Dark Age with Taj, because it's pretty hard to get Dark Ages. I didn't say it's pretty hard, but, you know, it's definitely a lot easier to avoid Dark Ages with the Taj. Dude, I'm just saying, like, everything wrong today. I'm just completely inverted. Whatever I say, it's the exact opposite, okay? When I say that it's hard to get a Dark Age, it's actually easy, you know, kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know. So then what do I do without Emily around? I watch a couple movies. So I watched Horrible Bosses 2, which I hadn't seen in forever. I think I only saw it the one time. It's not as good as the first one, but you know, it's still entertaining. And I still like, what's his name? Dude from Ozark and Arrested Development. What's his name? Ozark. What's the dude? It's Michael? Jason Bateman, duh. I want to say Michael Bluth. But anyways, and then I also watched Road Trip, which is like a stupid movie from my childhood, which, yeah, it was equally as bad as I thought it was. But the funny thing about it is I didn't realize this, but he's going to like try finding his girlfriend who actually goes to school in Austin, Texas, which they are showing a bunch of schools, colleges, like they show her on campus, and it's not UT, obviously, but they did take a couple shots from Austin. And like there was one specific shot where they were like driving downtown, like near the school-ish, which the school is pretty close to downtown. It's like 52nd Street or something like that. And like First Street is basically right on the river, which is, I would say not necessarily downtown, but like, you know, all the main crap is between like First and Sixth. I wouldn't say all the main crap because it's a giant freaking city now, but most of it. Anyway, so you kind of get an idea of the distance. Anyways, so they're driving down there and there were like 2 cars on Interstate 35, which is like the main highway that goes through Austin. I have never in my life, even as a kid, driving 35 was ridiculously busy, but it was always under construction. So like I'm like, what the hell? I have never seen 35 that empty. And then if you look at the skyscraper, like honestly, if you want to see something hilarious, like look at like Austin skyline differences like from the last 10 years. Like just pull up a picture of like 2021 and then pull up a picture of like 2005 or something like that. And you're gonna be like, holy crap. Like even the last 5 years, it's just been ridiculous. Our skyline just exploding, which there's an entire blog towards it, which I love. It's like austintowers.net or something like that. I tend to follow it. We're actually supposed to be getting the largest building in the state of Texas here in a couple of years. They're going to start it here in a little bit. The downside is Facebook Meta ended up buying off like most of it. And I was like, really? Really? I mean, I know we're a tech city, but like, really? Facebook? Really? I mean, couldn't you like... so it's like, you know, 2 of our biggest companies right now are Facebook and then the giant building over by the airport, which actually I drove by for the first time in quite a while, was the Tesla Gigaplant we have here. Thing is like freaking humongous. Like it literally going down the highway 80 miles an hour, which I wasn't speeding. That's the speed limit here on that particular highway, which is the toll road. But anyways, long story short, going down that highway, you pass the Gigaplant and you're going like 80 miles an hour and it takes you like 15-20 seconds to drive past the whole thing. Like from the start of it to the end of it. Like the plant is that freaking gigantic. Like I imagine it would take you an hour to walk like corner to corner, which might not be true, but it's like freaking huge. That's where they're supposed to be building all their Tesla trucks. But then also what Elon moved his plant here because, you know, Texas doesn't care about its workers and they're all about exploiting people, and so is Elon. So there you go. And now I'm on the crap list for them, but whatever. So mausoleums being popped out over here. We got to wrap this episode up. Let's take a quick look at the score here. So last 6 guys at 1100. Lautaro's keeping pace though. Problem is Lautaro was pretty far behind in that first episode because remember he was in last place. So how far behind was he? Okay, thank you for the stop. So Lautaro was at 1100. She was at 1900. So he was like 800 points behind. Oh, they didn't actually stop. There we go. Yeah, he was like 800 points behind. So being like 100 point behind is, I mean, good, admittedly, but like not great after that first round. If he could pop out a win, though, which isn't going to happen because she's got more science, she's got more culture. But if he could pop out a win, you know, that's an extra 300 points. That's maybe going to be about the only way people can actually catch up. Interesting. Triu's down at 800, so she would be at 1100 if she was able to end up winning this. I think she's got 3 civs. Religious. She does. So all that she has to do now is flip lay 6 guy. I don't see any of her prophets or apostles over here, though. I think she might still be just finishing up over here. So there is an outside chance she wins that. If she can pop out a couple more wonders, get a couple more territories and stuff like that, maybe, just maybe, she might be able to get it. Like, that would be ideal. Would be for her to, like, catch up and only be, like, a couple hundred points behind and then actually win the game so that she actually has more points. Honestly, only being a couple 100 points down, 400 points down, it still is potential where as long as she can maintain pace with Maya, like have an equal score at the end of the game, then I think she has a chance in the last one. If she ends up like another 300 points down, then she's like 700 points down. And it's like, I just don't see Lay 6 guy losing then unless she gets eliminated, which, I mean, when she goes and conquers Gran Colombia, that's a problem. How would she lose? Here's the other thing. She's the only one with an ancient unit. He's got a medieval unit. She's got a crossbow, which would be a medieval unit. And he's got a industrial era unit. So yeah, everyone has basically late game units compared to her. So she's going to get early pressure always or be an advantage early game. Dang, dude. That's going to be a hard game. This is going to be hard for her to, hard to overcome her, I think, at this point. But all right, for now, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, show your support. Next episode, we'll see if the Petra got built, which I'm not seeing it. We didn't see it last time, did we? Also not seeing any Hueys either. And there's a ton of freaking lakes on this map. Oh, there it is. There it is. Really? Out of all the people to build it, it was the one guy that has like no, he has 2 lake tiles. Everyone else has multiple lake tiles except this guy. Well, she has 3, so maybe not that much more, but there's so many lake tiles over here and then he gets it. Whatever. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.